Hi, my name is Mike, and I've made this short video for you to show you how we want this simple wallpaper app to function. First off, this app should be skinnable. We want to be able to replace the splash screen, main menu mainly, as well as links to the images, which we want to keep server side and on an Amazon S3 server. You should have experience with Amazon S3, as it was one of the requirements for applying for this job and know what I'm talking about. You cannot use PHP scripts on that server or databases. It really is just a file server, and we would like to keep everything. We would like to find a solution to where we could call the images simply from there. If this is not possible, though, we are open to discussion on what we can do and what the best solution would be. We want to include Urban Airship as well as Flurry Analytics, and we'll provide you with accounts so that you can grab that code. Other than that, I will show you exactly how this app should function right now. If you have Keynote, I've included a small Keynote presentation, which I'll use here so that you can follow along. If not, simply watch the video and I'll show you how this works. We include all the art with this. Most of this is really even just placeholder art, as we will be skinning this immediately upon getting the deliverable from you. So let's get started. Launching Keynote, moving to the first slide and hitting play will launch the presentation. First thing comes up is a splash screen or slash loading screen, which will be displayed for a short period of time, and then a nag screen will come up. The nag screen will show up just the first time that the app is launched, and I think every fifth time. We will include all the code for the nag screen. I'll mail that to you, to the applicant who's chosen for this. There'll be a small close box. Hitting that will return them to the app, where we'd move on to the main menu. There'll be 4 categories, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These will just be hotspots, the size of these 4 yellow boxes, in order for us to be able to skin this main menu with different images. There will be 2 additional hotspots, about 100 pixels by 100 pixels each, down below. The one on the left for the more screen, and the one on the right for an info screen, which will show them how to use this simple app. Example, there'll be a little close box, and they're back. The more screen will take them to, will be displayed via HTML, CSS file on a remote server, which upon clicking on any of these will take them to a browser and then the iTunes store. There'll be a close box right up here in the corner, which should be overlaid on top of the HTML, so that no matter what is displayed in the HTML, this is always present, and they can hit this close box to return to wherever they were at in the app. I will include the art for this, and in a 1024 by 768 format, so with transparency, so that you can see the actual location of where we want this close box placed. Again, hitting that will take them back to wherever they were at in the app. I've made the first category functional so we can show how this actually works. Clicking on that, we move into the first image where the menu bar will be displayed. Clicking on the menu bar will actually have a blue highlight when somebody taps and holds their mouse down, or holds their finger down on it, or just taps it for a second. There's a second image which will be displayed, which is not demoed here. Since we can't swipe back and forth within a Keynote presentation, I have these 2 buttons to simulate a swipe. So a swipe gesture should take them to the next and previous image respectively, as well as these buttons in the menu bar that should take them to the next and previous image respectively. Tapping anywhere on the screen, which is simulated by this button here, will show and hide the menu bar down below. When the menu bar is displayed, it should rise up from the bottom, and when it is hidden, it should fall down to the bottom. Clicking the Home button will take them back to the main menu. Clicking the Save to Photos button will save the current image to their photos so that it can be used as wallpaper. In addition, will display the short dialogue explaining them explaining to them how to set their wallpaper. Again, the More screen is reachable from the menu bar. Hitting that will take them to that same More screen with the close box up here in the corner, but should return them to wherever they were at in the app when they hit the More screen. Example, if they were on this image, they hit More, we hit the X, it should return them there. And that is really about it. We do want one other deliverable with this, which I will show you now. Once this app is complete, we want another version with some really quick changes, and I'll show you what there's just one change really. And this would be a one category version of that. The only simple change is as we move forward, the nag screen comes up. When we get to the main menu screen, this will be the only change, that there would just be one large hotspot as opposed to 4. The 2 hotspots for the info screen and the More screen will both still be there respectively. But as far as categories, we'll just have a one category, and the hotspot should be this size. Clicking that will then function the same way as hitting one of the categories on the 4 category app. So in the end, we want 2 deliverables, although the second app is really just a slight change. This should all be skinnable, and will include a complete design doc. If you have any other questions, please contact me immediately. We will be choosing somebody for this evening, a few hours from now. So I will talk to you then. Good luck.